guys, what is up? It's your girl Grace Tori and I'm back with a new video. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe. We're at 700. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Leave a like and a comment. It really helps out my channel, and let's hop into the video. So, I am going to be reviewing drugstore products today. These are the products I got. I'm out of everything, so I went to Walmart to get everything, and quarantine has just like, I don't know what it is, but all of the makeup at Walmart is gone, so I got like what I could. So I ended up getting e.l.f. foundation, oil-free medium coverage, flawless satin foundation, e.l.f. primer infused bronzer, and Forever Sun-Kissed. And then CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. And I'm going to go through and talk about the prices as I actually put it on. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, and we're going to go ahead and start my makeup. First thing I'm going to be doing is priming my face. I use e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I love this. I've used it for a long time, and this is a drugstore product. I'm not sure how much it is because it is older, but I do love this product. I feel like e.l.f. is like the treasure among all drugstore products. It's probably one of the cheaper, like on the cheaper sides of brands, and it actually works super well. I love e.l.f., so I'm really excited to try some more of their products. But yeah, this primer is my go-to over any primer because I'm poor, so I use drugstore for my main stuff that I have to buy a lot, like foundation and stuff like that. And once you have your primer on, it is time for our foundation. I'm really excited to dive into this foundation. I'm really pale, so we're gonna see what this looks like. I have not opened it or anything. God bless, I have primer on my hands. Hold on. How does it work? Does it like, okay. Peel to open, okay. How many people does it take to open this? Does it go, oh, okay. Oh, it's the pump. I really like pumps because I feel like it saves more foundation. When you have ones, this is the one that I usually use. It's CoverGirl Clean Matte, and I like it. But when you use it, it's just like open, so you just have to like dump it. And I feel like I waste so much foundation that way, and I literally went through this bottle in like a month, which is kind of fast for foundation. So I'm gonna pump this bad boy. Let's see if it'll actually, okay, yeah, I like that. Makes my OCD very happy. Now I am just going to put it on like I normally would. Yee-hee. I like, okay, the coverage on this is a lot better than the CoverGirl Clean Matte, and if I'm gonna put foundation on, I like for it to have a lot of coverage, because if I'm gonna like do it, I want to really do it. So I like that so far. It was really hard to find my color because I guess because everyone's been in quarantine, everyone's pale, so literally all of the pale foundations were missing. You could get like the darker shades, but no one's tan right now, so that was interesting. Yeah, so like when I look in the camera, this is really sheer. I feel like it's a tiny bit darker than my face, but since my face, or it's a tiny bit lighter than my face, but since my face is pretty pale, this might be good because once I darken it up with bronzer, it'll probably even it out. I feel like, you know how Jeffree Star is so pale? That's what I feel like truly. But I'm naturally pale, so like, you know, it'd be like that. I'm used to it. But usually I'm not this pale in May, because usually we're allowed to go outside more. Okay. This is going to be the ultimate test because I have quite a few acne spots. So between this and the concealer, we got to be able to cover those because today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there. It's really kind of splotchy. What? No way. No freaking way. So apparently this was $3.92, but I'm thinking it was more around $6. Maybe it was on sale, but usually stuff like this is $6. So interesting. But either way, that's still pretty cheap, especially for a foundation, and e.l.f. is pretty dope. It says that it's flawless satin and oil-free with medium coverage. I don't know if I believe that just yet, but we'll see. Moving on to concealer, we have CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. Can you see the dogs playing? Yeah, you can see them right there. This was the most expensive out of all of them. It was $7.94. CoverGirl is a little bit more expensive than e.l.f., so it makes sense. By the way, I got this in the shade Pearl, and then I got this in the shade Fair Porcelain. So I got both of them. I think they were both in the palest shade that you could get, so makes sense. Still can't open this because my hands still have primer on them. I have tried some other CoverGirl concealers and they're all good. Literally, I don't have a problem with any of them. I just wanted to try a new one, so that's why I got a different one. But they're all pretty good and they have pretty good coverage. So whatever you're feeling, they have like the sticks, they have the ones with brushes like this. This is a big brush, okay. I was not expecting that. Usually the brush is not that big. But this is supposedly undercover concealer, so like I don't know what that means, but it's supposedly really good because it was $8. So I'm just gonna draw where I usually would. The brush is good, like it has a good amount of product on it. Get all my acne. So this is where I usually put concealer. If you did not know, if you were looking for places to put it, this is how I usually do it. So let's just blend this in now. I like how light this is so far, because my last concealer, the problem with it was too dark, so it blended in with my foundation and I feel like it didn't lighten up my face at all. It's doing pretty good with my acne. Obviously it's not disappeared completely, but it's a drugstore product, so for it being a drugstore product, I'm pretty impressed. It's blending okay. This is what I have been using, and this is definitely better for the forehead. It's like a stick. I'm completely out, but it's literally like lipstick, but it's concealer. So I don't know. I like this new one better for under my eyes, but I don't like it as much for my face. It literally makes me look like a ghost. Okay, not good. So next I'm going to do my eyes and all that, and then we'll move on to bronzer. Okay, now that I have my eyes done, it is time to try out this e.l.f. bronzer. I don't know what primer infused means. Like, I know what that means, but I don't know what the effect that's gonna have. I've used some pretty, like, high-end bronzers, so I'm excited to see how this compares. Let's see if I can get it out of the packaging. That would be a good step. Oh, it, like, popped out. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure this was $3. It was either 3 or 6. You see Evie being cranky? There she is. We are going to be using this brush. It is an angled brush, and I'm going to be using this for my bronzer. One thing I don't like, okay, Evie, the dogs want me to play with them. One thing I don't like is how it doesn't have a mirror. I prefer to have a mirror, but I mean, as a drugstore product, it's okay. And let's see. Okay, so that immediately goes on pretty heavy. Is it gonna blend at all? Let's see. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a less aggressive brush. This is pretty aggressive. It's a little dark. They only had one shade, so I could not get any lighter shades or anything like that. We'll see if I can blend it out and make it look okay-ish. I really hope I can, because I was really excited to use bronzer, and I don't know. At least it looks sister snatched. Like, we got that going for us. And when I used my other brush to blend it out, it had a tiny bit of my old bronzer on it, so it helped to make it look less in your face. It just, I mean, if I had a tan, it would look 1,000 times better. I can definitely say that. I just want to make it look presentable, you know? You feel? I'm going to blend it back out with this brush. This brush is doing a good job of taking it down a notch. I really like this. I feel like it's not my shade, and I really wish they had different shades. But it is going on. It doesn't really have much of a shimmer. It is very matte, which I guess you can expect from looking at it. There's no shimmer in it at all, which is kind of disappointing. I don't know why I expected there to be more matte. I don't know. This side looks really aggressive. This side looks aggressive, but not as bad. So I'm just going to keep blending and see if I can make this look normal. I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm gonna make this work. I'm convinced that I will make this work. Oh my gosh, it just turned my nose orange. Is that horrible? I feel like that's not horrible. This side is definitely darker, and that's really bothering me. Did that help? I feel like that helped. Okay, so yes, this is what the bronzer looks like. I feel like it could be a little bit lighter, as I stated, but it goes on really well. It's hard to move and blend once you get it on, but for a drugstore bronzer, I'm not going to say that it's terrible. I don't think I would buy it again, but I think that it is usable with a lot of blending. So I am going to put the rest of my face on, and then we will have a little chit chat about everything. Okay, so once I put my blush and highlighter on, I think I like the bronzer a lot more. I feel like it pulls it together. I think it's going to be perfect for summer, so I actually don't hate it as much as I do now that my whole face is on. Overall, I think that these products are a good solution if you want to be like me and plain makeup, but you do not have enough money to go to Sephora and just go crazy. I don't know how I feel about this being a little bit more in your face than what I'm used to. I think that I'm gonna have to get used to it, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not as bad. I can definitely do an update video. If you guys want to see a video where I talk about every single drugstore product I use and I just break everything down, I can definitely do that. I focused more on on the new products today, but I definitely use a lot more than just these to get my face done, so I'd be happy to do that. What did you guys think of these products? Comment down below. If you absolutely hate them, comment down below and tell me. It's okay, I won't get sad. I thought overall this was probably a 7. This was probably a 6, and the bronzer I'm gonna have to say was a 4. All of them got the job done. It's just that for what I wanted, I don't know. I feel like they could have been better. There's definitely room for improvement, but again, as they are drugstore products, I'm not mad. So comment down below if you have any drugstore products that you love or that you want me to try, and I will definitely look into them. Don't forget to subscribe to become a part of the fam. I upload almost every single day, and I love you guys, and I love hanging out with you guys, and you guys are my favorite. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, as it really helps out my channel, and I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.